Okay, this is Human Comedy Mission number 7 at the Red Bull Ring. This is a BOP race, so all you have to do is choose a car. And I chose the Mazda RX Vision GT3 concept. I ran the entire race on Fuel Map 1 with race medium tires. It's really an easy race to win. All you have to do is race hard for 30 minutes, then it rains, and then you got to drive through the rain. While you do that, the AI is doing its normal thing of changing tires from intermediates to wets and back to intermediates, so you pass a bunch of those during that time. I decided to pit every 15 minutes for fuel, and I changed tires as well because tire changes go pretty fast, but the race mediums weren't even worn out, so if you wanted to make up a few seconds, you could probably skip changing race mediums on your first pit stop. So you may be pitting a little bit before the 15-minute mark, depending on how fast you're driving. I was a little bit before 15 minutes at lap 9, but that doesn't matter because you're going to make up all the fuel time you need while it rains. So don't worry about it if you pit early for fuel the first and second time. And let me skip ahead to the first pit stop. Actually, I'll skip ahead to the second one. So let's go to lap 17. Or it started raining on lap 17, but you're still good on your race medium tires. We're gonna have to come in here and pit for fuel, and we're gonna get racing wet tires now. Still don't really need them yet, but we're in here. So again, just get full fuel. That's all you really have to worry about, and wet tires for this time. So coming out in 4th place, not a big deal. That guy in 1st place, he just completely disappears at one point. You're chasing him the whole race, and then he's just gone. So let me skip ahead to lap 20. That's when the rain really starts picking up. So it's raining hard now, and while it's raining hard like this and you're on racing wets, you kind of want to stay off the racing line. It's kind of normal for all tracks. There's oil and dirt and things that are in the racing line, and when it starts to rain, that stuff's really slippery, so just stay off to the side. And then after we switch back to racing hards or racing mediums, then I'll go over how to get around that too. And then at the end of this, I'll go through the fastest lap. You can see the AIs, they have not changed their tires yet, and we're just flying by them. Switch over to this view. So of course you got to drive careful. Pretty much I change everything by 1 gear. So if I was taking a turn in 3rd gear before, now I'm taking it in 2nd. Things like that. If I was taking it in 4th, now I'm taking it in 3rd. These guys are still on race tires. There goes the Corvette. So this is where it gets really easy to win this race. We moved into 2nd place. And since I'm on a replay, I can't tell how far 1st place is, but I think that might be him right in front of me. No, it's 13th. Oh, he's in the pits. So I'll let this run around a lap just to kind of show you how you have to drive this in the rain. Really not too big of a deal with the wet tires. Just gotta slow down everything a little bit. Like I said, lower your gears 1 from what you would normally do. And stay off the main driving line because it's slippery. Now you see position 1 still in the pits, so we're just putting a ton of distance on it now. I don't know if I said this already, but when it's all over, with the pit stop strategy, I'm going to go through my fastest lap and show you how I ran around here. See, most of my times are 131s and 132s, and I won this race easily, so you don't even have to run it that fast. so we're good here. So let's move up to lap 28. It's going to be our final pit. I just want to show you something pretty important about this. I'm pulling into the pits here. I'm switching back over to racing mediums. The track's still wet, and you need to stay on the dry part of the track, or you'll spin out. It's very important that you stay in the dry. And unfortunately, when the game exits you out of the pit, it throws you out right into a wet spot. And you're going to see exactly how that works out for me. You also come out of the pits really slow. I don't know if it's because they think it's raining or what. But as soon as I come out of here, and if you don't stay on the dry part, that's going to be how you complete every lap. Oh, I forgot to mention, when it was raining, once I switched over to wets, I turned my traction control up to 5. That's an important part because it's really slippery, as you saw. Right here I've got it back down to 1, maybe 2, I forget. But you do need to take it easy until the track dries out and stay on the dry parts. You're going to see somewhere towards the end of this lap, I just get off of it a little bit and spin out. It's pretty easy to stay on the dry. It's a normal racing line. And somehow I've dropped back to 3rd again, but these guys are going to go in and change tires. There goes another car. Right here where I lose it. Yep. I just got off of it a little bit. So just a reminder, just stay on the dry part of the track and you'll be just fine. So recap, pit every 15 minutes, first time, full fuel, race mediums, second pit, full fuel, racing wets. Third time, go back to racing mediums and full fuel and stay on the dry parts of the track. Coming back up to lap 13 and show you how we get around here. So full speed down here, we're going to drop it down to 2nd. You can go pretty fast around this turn. And again, just accelerate out. You're really just racing hard. There's nothing special about this track. And we're going to come up to the next turn. We're going to drop it all the way down to 1st. I never felt I got this turn right. It always feels clumsy to me. I exit in 1st. It's never felt like I was doing that the right way. Again, just fast as you can. Coming up here, we're going to drop it all the way down to 1st. This is a sharp turn. Shift to 2nd to come out. And shift before you're accelerating. You don't want to waste any time shifting gears if you don't have to. And drop to 2nd here. Then right back to 3rd. And just drop to 2nd to slow your car down. And then shift to 3rd to exit. And just pound it out. When you get up to this turn, you're going to drop it down to 4th and roll through here pretty fast. You can take this turn really fast. Same with this one, drop it to 3rd and go fast. And that's it, the whole lap. It's super easy. And that is it. This is a very easy one to win, maybe one of the easiest. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, post them in the comments.